Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. Yes, it is. It's Wednesday, and we're talking about what's going on with the fishing in Southern California. But before we get started, gang, we want to talk about this cool reel from Okuma, the Cortez 5. I love these reels. I absolutely love these reels. I know I've talked about them before on the show, but I'm just telling you, gang, this Cortez 5, for what's going on in Southern California right now, these things are incredible. This is going to catch your Dorado, your yellowfin, your yellowtail. It's going to catch anything and everything that swims. Hold on, Meek. I'm on a show. All right, I'll be right there. This is the most unbelievable little reel. This thing fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. It's made by Okuma. It's unbelievable star drag. You got to love the star drag. We love to be able to adjust the drag throughout the battle. When you have your lever drag, it makes it tough. Star drag, old school, really good reel, perfect, super light, but it can handle this yellowfin and this Dorado and the yellowtail. I wouldn't fish those big bluefin on this, but gosh darn, all the other stuff that's swimming around in Southern California for sure. And then Kelly Girl's got a couple of these she loves. She has them on her custom rods that they made for her, and she has these Cortez 5s. And the way I like them is because it's small and you can guide the line real easy, and the big power handle for getting the fish out. Kelly loves them because they're lightweight and they have a lot of torque, and she loves grinding those calicos out of the kelp when she's catching them. Right, baby?
Yes.
Yep, she's going to make a guest celebrity appearance from over in the corner. She's not coming on screen yet. Pretty soon. Oh, here she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is.
Hello.
She's checking out the boat, making sure it's all perfect and clean for the new owner. So we're down here on the boat doing our show today. I just wanted to talk about the Cortez 5. Check it out. Go to okuma.com or go to one of your local tackle stores. Let them know you want some of these Cortez 5s. The really nice thing about these is they're priced to us, the consumer. We can actually afford to buy these. Have a couple of them in your arsenal. They work great. They're phenomenal reels. So, gang, back to what we said we were going to talk about yesterday, and we're talking about it today. The fishing in Southern California. We had that little tropical storm go. Yeah, they hold plenty of line. They hold plenty of line. They work phenomenal. Check them out. I got this thing filled with 40-pound braid. I'm not going to get spooled. Well, if I hook a 200-pound bluefin, all bets are off, but I'm not landing it on this anyway. But look, gang, what's going on in Southern California? If you don't have a plan, you're going to want to have a game plan for what's going on. Go to my website and check it out, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We'll have new game plans up. Nothing but historic is all I can say about the fishing in Southern California right now. Gang, those of you on the East Coast and those of you in the Gulf, you can't even comprehend what's going on right now. We have live bait on our boats here in Southern California, and there's boats that are catch 400 Dorado in one day, 200 Dorado, one boat, 20 people, 200 Dorado. You can't, that's your mahi-mahi or your dolphin fish. You can't even understand what's going on. I know you've all caught way more and done way better. But what's going on in Southern California right now is nothing but historic. You can pull up to a kelp patty right now. You can catch a marlin on the kelp patty. You can catch a yellowfin. You can catch a Dorado. You can catch a bluefin. And you might even get an Opa if you drop your lure down far enough. This is nothing but historic. It only looks like it's going to get better. We have another little storm pushing up from down here where Kelly and I are at down in Cabo. There's another little storm coming. It's nothing like the one that just went by. But it's just, yeah, the limits are 10 per person. That's why 20 people can catch 200. Yeah, I know. Crazy. But yeah, there's limits. And we follow the limits. I know it's hard to believe people that fish for a living actually follow the limits. I know. It's hard to believe, but we do. We do follow the limits. Gang, Kelly, I'm sorry, I forgot. Kelly wanted me to make this announcement because she's so fired up. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcast right now. And we're putting full shows up over on Spotify and Apple Podcast. You just go to Your Saltwater Guide. She loves to listen to her podcast when she's driving in her car. She was like, you need to be on there. So my buddy Elliot, who runs all my social media, got me loaded up over there at Spotify and at Apple Podcast. Now you can cruise around in your car and listen to me. And I know some of you don't want to listen to me at all. That's fine. But there are people that actually enjoy my humor and enjoy the info that I give. You can listen to me on Spotify. And here's what we're doing. This, for the next 2 days, the first 20 people that go over there and subscribe to Spotify, we're going to enter you into a contest. Okay? And you're going to win a lifetime membership to Your Saltwater Guide. The first 20 people will put your name in a box. Kelly will pull it out on Friday, and you'll win a lifetime membership to Your Saltwater Guide with all the stuff included. Go over to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and subscribe so that you don't have to watch this all the time. You can listen to it in your car. Plus, we're putting up all the legends of fishing interviews that I did with all the legends, like my father, like Don Brockman, Doug Harmon, Danny Clutie, Kenny and Bobby. Oh my gosh. So many great legends. Bud and Bogey. So many great legends. Gary Black from the old days, back when they didn't even have chart plotters on the boats, or Loran, and they used to go long range fishing. He ran the qualifier 85 and then the qualifier 105. You got to go check them out. Listen to them on Spotify and listen to me on Apple Podcast. We're trying to be everywhere because you never know. There's some people out there that are trying to shut everybody down, and they don't get my humor, and they're trying to shut me down. But good luck. I'm going to be everywhere, always everywhere. You can't miss me. If you're on a computer, you're going to see Captain Dave Hansen. So, gang, let's do this. Go, if you want to see something unbelievably hilarious, go to any one of my posts on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube about how to tie up the boat. This is the one that's the most watched video. It's got 7.5 million views on Facebook and Instagram. And then over on TikTok, it's got 2.5 million views. And on YouTube, it's got 1.2 million views. You cannot believe all the people that say, I do not know how to tie up a boat. You got to dive into this and read. There's people that are threatening my life because I don't know how to tie up a boat and I'm teaching you the wrong way. You got to go delve in and you'll laugh. You think it's the funniest thing in the world about tying up a boat. Now, my family only owns 9 sport boats in Dana Point. I've been in the industry since 1974. I've run an average of 50 different boats a year for 20 years. I have a half a clue how to tie up a boat, and it is absolutely amazing. All the people that want to tell you Captain Dave doesn't know how to tie up a boat. So if you are dying for something fun to do, grab a cold beverage and delve into the comments. You will be blown away. It'll make you laugh. Oh, also, I don't know how to fillet a fish. Can you believe that? I filleted somewhere between 900 and 1,200 fish every single day for 20 years on the boat. And we did that in an hour and a half. And anybody that fished in the 70s and 80s, you know, with the sand bass spawn and the calico bass and the barracuda and the bonita and the yellowtail, you know we did that. You all know we did that. And now at 60 years of age, I'm making these fillet videos, and there's people that say I don't know what I'm doing. Well, if I don't know what I'm doing, then there's a pretty good chance nobody knows what they're doing. So just understand that. And I have a new name now. I'm a boomer. Yep, I am a boomer.
What's a boomer?
A boomer is somebody who is a baby boomer. So now these children that are on TikTok and Insta are calling me a boomer. Crazy. I'm learning all this new stuff being in social media. But let's go back to what we were talking about. I got off on a tangent because I read something there. Sorry. Take a breath. Listen. So what's going on in Southern California is historic. It's absolutely historic. Sleigh Day. If you don't know what's going on, get over at Sleigh Day and rent one of his boats and go fishing. You got to get out here and see what's going on. It's historic. You're going to read about this. You're going to be telling your grandkids about this in 20 years. You're going to go, gosh, you should have seen. in 2022 in Southern California. There was so much fish. Giant, massive schools of Dorado in Southern California. Where are they? I can't tell you that because I got 3,700 members on my website that pay for me to tell them. I'm not going to tell you where they are, but if you go over to my website and sign up, you'll never suck at fishing again unless you're into that. If you are totally into sucking, which a lot of you are, I know, and I'm not going to ever judge you. It's what you're into. But if you don't want to suck anymore, all you got to do is go to yoursaltwaterguide.com, sign up, and you won't have to suck at fishing anymore. I give you every single thing you need to catch fish in Southern California. But the number one rule, what's my number one rule? Stop fishing for boats. I do not want you driving around out there looking for all the boats. This is where the disconnect is coming from in Southern California right now. People that aren't catching, there's a giant reason. And every time I talk to them, I ask them, they're like, you got a free trial. Go to yoursaltwaterguide.com, 14-day free trial. Thank you very much. 14-day free trial. Go check out my website. Also, gang, if you want to know about my website, call me, 949-374-0786. I will help you. My website will not let you down. The only thing that will let you down is you. The reason why you're going out and catching nothing is because your ego has gotten in the way of fishing. I give you everything you need to be successful. I have hundreds of members that are watching the show live right now that'll tell you all you got to do is follow Dave's simple game plan he puts out every Thursday. And if you follow my plan and you stop fishing for boats, you stop. I talk about it on Pete's show every Sunday morning. Let's talk hookup. My website was designed so you do not have to fish for boats when you go out there. But you all do it. You still are doing it. I don't understand. You get out there, there's Dorado and bluefin and yellowfin everywhere and marlin. And you get out there on your day off on Saturday. And the first thing you do is stand on your seat and look for the other boats. That's ludicrous. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And if your buddy is on your boat and he's telling you, hey, Jim, we should go over there and see what those boats are doing over there. This is how it goes. I've seen it 100 times. Hey, Dave, Captain Dave, what are those boats doing over there? You know what I always say? They're looking for me. Those guys over there in that group of boats are going, where's Dave Hansen? We need to find him so we can catch some fish. My God, I just don't get it. If you want to fish for boats, stay in the flipping harbor. There's a boat on every dock. You can save yourself so much money, so much time, so much brain damage. Get a 12-pack of beer, ice it down, and drive up and down each dock in the harbor and look at all the pretty boats. And if you still have a burning desire to fish for boats when you get out there on your day off, on your day, and you spend all that money on fuel, bait, ice, tackle, and you're going to get out there and you're going to start fishing for boats, do yourself a favor. Go on my YouTube channel. I have hundreds of videos of us catching fish. And you can go to Your Saltwater Guide at YouTube and you can watch us catch fish. And you don't have to go out on your boat and follow us around or follow a sport boat. God dang it. I just don't understand. Why is it so hard to understand? Don't fish for boats. And I was talking to a guy last night, wanted to sign up to the website, and I offer every single one of you an opportunity to talk to me personally on the phone. I'll answer all calls. You can ask my beautiful wife. She has had about enough of you all calling me every day. But I answer all calls because I don't want anybody to fail. And last night I talked to a guy for 45 minutes about fishing for boats. It was having a really rough time understanding that just because there's 10 boats over there, that doesn't mean there's any fish. I'll break it down this way for you. One boat stops. He might stop to go to the bathroom. I have a whole video series on when I took a piss one day and I had 100 boats fishing around me in 5 minutes because I was peeing. He might stop to do that. He might stop to do anything. Next thing you know, another boat stops to see what the other boat stopped for. Now you got 2 boats stopped there. Then there's 2 boats stopped there. You're driving by and you're like, shit, there's 2 boats stopped there. We better go check it out. Now there's 3. Next thing you know, there's 5. Then there's 10. Then there's 15. And they're all sitting around looking at each other and no one's getting bit. Gang, there's 1 million fish right now in Southern California. Dorado, yellowtail, yellowfin, bluefin. Why would you take 2 seconds out of your busy day to look at other people catching nothing? I can't even go in there unless it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon and I spent the whole day since sunrise out looking and I haven't found anything and I'm on a charter. I may pull into a group of boats to show my clients that no one's catching nothing because it's a shit day or it's a crappy day. I didn't mean to say a naughty word. It's a bad day. And I might go in there to show my clients that it's just a down day and they're not biting. But the last thing I'm ever going to do is start my day off fishing for boats. This is what's going on in Southern California, gang. Justin, I seen you coming in here a couple times. Slay Day, I seen you coming in here a couple times. These guys are long time members. Slay Day and Justin Botrell both offer a phenomenal service. They both are in the business of taking people fishing for a living and renting boats and taking people. They're members of the website because they understand. I've been in the industry for 48 years. My father was the dawn of sport fishing. My dad's name is way out in front of everybody else. That's why when I call someone for info, they answer the phone, they give me the info. I'm never going to send any boats out to another boat, but I get the info. I find out what the water looks like and what they're seeing and where they're seeing it and how it's all coming together and where's the breaks. And I jump over on Fish Dope and I look at their terrafin and chlorophyll charts and I gather all the information and then I send you all out with the same game plan I would have if I was running your boat today, which I did for many, many years. I was your saltwater guide and I went with you on your boat. And you can ask any one of my clients. We never, ever fished for boats, ever. When I ran my charter boat up in Dana Point, the Wild and Sack, I never, ever fished for boats. When I ran the Seahorse up in Dana Point back in the 90s or in the 80s and 90s, I never, ever fished for boats. I always fished for fish. I still today go fishing for fish. I ran the boat 2 days ago out of Cabo and we went and I saw which way all the boats were going and I went the absolute opposite way and I found some dolphin by myself and we put a handful of fish on the boat. Now I could have gone and fished with all the boats out on the Jaime Bank, but I wasn't into fishing for boats. You all should get into the mode of fishing for fish. It will change what you catch from this day forward. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then do this. Go on the website, sign up for the 14-day free trial, go an eighth of the way down the page, type on to fish reports in the search bar, and read the hundreds and hundreds of reports from clients in the last 3 weeks that went fishing for the game plan, didn't see any boats, but filled their boat up with fish. Okay? So don't believe me. Believe them. Their emails are there. You can talk to them. You can ask them questions. We have a chat page on the website. You can ask people. Or you can do like some of the superstars of Instagram or TikTok tell you to do. Oh, you should figure it out on your own like I did. Well, they're lying. They didn't figure nothing out on their own. I didn't figure this out on my own. I had a lot of really good mentors that taught me where to go and how to do it. But if you are hell-bent on fishing for boats, then just understand this. You're not going to catch anything, okay? When your buddies get on the boat, they're your guest. If they have a better idea, you tell them, just like this, you should buy a boat and you should go do it your way. But today you're on my boat and we're going to do it your saltwater guide way. We're going to fish for fish. When we get back to the dock, I'll get in a little bit early and I'll let you walk up and down the dock and look at boats. But today we're not fishing for boats. We're fishing for fish. That's what's going on in Southern California right now. That's why people are sucking, because they're fishing for boats. Stop fishing for boats. Start fishing for fish. I'm done here. Enjoy yourself today. Go outside. Have fun. Go fishing. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.